Hey, how's it going YouTube? Today I have an awesome video for you guys. As you can see, I have my 2023 M16 with a 4080 here. I am going to be installing and running a few tests after I upgrade the RAM with this crucial 64 gigabytes 5200 megahertz clock speed RAM. So just curious to see if this makes a difference, and if it does, how much of a difference exactly is it going to make. Alright, so let's take a look here at what we have. So down to the screen. So in this video, I'm not going to go too in depth into opening this up. If you'd like to see that, take a look at my SSD video where I painstakingly unscrew every screw, show you guys how to open the laptop and all that. For this video, I'm just going to pop in the RAM and see what kind of difference that it makes and see how compatible it is with this system. Now, if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like, sub, and comment. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. Almost at 1,000 subs, so really appreciate you guys for that. Other than that, let's jump right into this laptop and see what we got. So here I am in Armory Crate. I have, as you can see, the memory down here, RAM, 15.6 gigabytes. It's going to be at 4800 megahertz, as you can see right here. It's kind of, I couldn't really find a definitive like what memory clock this laptop supports. Apparently it doesn't support up to 5600, so I went with 52. Supposedly 4800 is the max, so we'll just kind of play it by ear and install it and see if the laptop actually recognizes the higher clock speeds. Alright, so just for funsies, I'm going to turn this up to turbo, and we're going to run one of these random time spy tests and see what happens. I'm going to do this speedway thing and see what kind of results we get with the old RAM and if the new RAM makes any kind of a difference. So one thing to note that's very interesting with DDR5 RAM is that this laptop does come with 16 gigabytes stock. However, because it is DDR5, it's running in dual channel with that one stick of RAM. So if you put in two sticks, then it goes into quad channel between the two DDR5 sticks. And as you can see, this test is starting to run. Turbo mode is starting to really hit, but let's see what we got going on here. Alright, I have no idea what this test is testing or if 40 frames is good or not. And it looks pretty clean. I don't know if this is like rendering in 4K or something, but as you can see, the results are at the bottom here, and we'll run the same test again with the new RAM just to kind of see if it does make any difference. Now the laptop is really ramping up here. Let's just see what Armory Crate's doing. It's interesting that the GPU usage says it's only at 27%, 57. Alright, looks like we got 4,000. Alright, I have no idea if that's a good score or not. This is the first time I've ever really benchmarked anything. I'm gonna pop the top off of this, insert the RAM, and then I'll get right back with you guys. Alright, so as you can see, I have the backplate off now, and again, if you'd like to see a much longer process of that happening, I'll drop my video of me adding this SSD out in the description down below. But the 2023 M16 has those two slots for the SODIMM memory, so we're just going to take this out. Now, you can unplug the battery, but I've seen some horror stories of people shorting stuff out, so I didn't unplug the battery when I swapped the SSD out, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Easy peasy. So it looks like it has all the chips and mumbo jumbo facing downward in case you guys are trying to do this for your first time. and then the key is going to be in the middle here. So all the chips and stuff, and boop, slap it in like that. So let me get the first card. Okay, so there's little chippies on both sides. Interesting. Well, I'm just gonna send it this way, see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. I could go in a little bit more. Oh, I just didn't have it pushed in all the way. Okay. Like a pro. Alright. That wasn't stressful at all, but I think I have it installed, so I'm going to put the lid back on and then get right back to you guys. Alright, so as you can see from my Zephyrus Armory crate thingamajig here, that I have installed the RAM. It has 63.6 gigabytes because some of that is allocated to system stuff, thingamajigs and whatnot. But as you can see from that installation, I totally knew what I was doing the whole time, had absolutely no problems, and was not scared of breaking anything as I was putting that RAM in. Now that I'm running in quad channel with the 2 sticks, let's see if that changed the scores from the little test that we did earlier. As you can see, it's 4,300, which I don't know what that means, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, but it is higher than the score that we got earlier. So let's see how that actually translates to playing a game. Alright guys, so if you have seen my past videos on the M16, you'll see that I played Call of Duty quite a bit on it, and usually in performance mode I will get, I don't know, maybe 110, 120 frames. Right now I'm on turbo, and this is kind of going to be a little rant here, but I was getting about 140, 150 frames on this laptop without NVIDIA DLSS. And then Call of Duty went and updated the playlist, and then I just lost like 20 frames. And it seems to be the theme with this game. It's like every update, people are just losing performance for whatever reason. So right now, on turbo mode, I am getting about like 115 frames, which is what I was getting on performance mode with just the 1 stick of RAM before all of these updates that kind of ruined the game. But I will say that when I initially put it in and started playing, on turbo I was getting like 130 with just the 1 stick of RAM, and now, or at that time, I was getting like 140 to 150. As you can see, it's kind of like spiking up to 150 or 140 here and there, but I honestly think it has nothing to do with like RAM or the GPU even. It's just kind of how poorly optimized this game is, and how every update kind of makes the performance of it go down a little bit more. I will say that having another RAM stick will definitely affect your performance depending on the game that you're playing. So it really just kind of is up to you, I suppose, to research and see if the games or programs that you use could benefit from this RAM. Now I am playing behind the camera. Oh. I'm playing behind the camera right now, so no judging. We see the games going. Let's just take a look in Armory Crate. And as you can see, we're using about 17 gigs of RAM just right here in this game. So if you're doing this, maybe like recording with OBS at the same time, or doing something, then this will definitely have an impact on the performance of your laptop. Also, if you like to video edit and things of that nature, of course that RAM is going to help you out. I would say it's roughly about 300 better, whatever that means according to Time Spy. Well, that's really all I have. Well, that's really all I have for you guys. I will say it's nice to future-proof your system, throw in that extra stick of RAM. I definitely saw a little bit of an increase on Call of Duty, and depending on the games that you like to play, you may see a pretty decent increase as well. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me upgrading RAM for the first time on my laptop. Seeing just how easy it is. If I could do it, you could do it. And other than that, I really appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.